I am continuing my reading. What I'm doing in this series is to read through the entire standard works of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. This consists of the Bible, the Book of Mormon, the Doctrine and Covenants, and the Pearl of Great Price. I am reading in a chronological order of events, not according to publication or volume, so I will be skipping around a bit as I move along. We return again to chapter 17 of 1 Nephi. This will be the conclusion of this chapter. It's a very long chapter. We pick this up in verse 48. Remember, they are now in Bountiful on the coast. God has commanded Nephi to build a ship. Laman and Lemuel start complaining. And then Nephi recounts the history of God's dealings with Israel, primarily the time of Moses in the 40 years in the wilderness. But his main point is God can do anything. God's power is such that he gives us a commandment, it will happen. If we put our mind to it, if we strive to obey, we'll be able to do it, because God can do it. That's his main point. But he also has the secondary point of when we don't do it, when we rebel against God, that eventually we become wicked enough that God will have to destroy the people. And that's the state that Jerusalem is in now. Now remember, this is the 8th year of Zedekiah, so Jerusalem is still standing and has not yet been destroyed. Pick this up in verse 48. And now it came to pass that when I had spoken these words, they were angry with me, and were desirous to throw me into the depths of the sea. And as they came forth to lay their hands upon me, I spake unto them, saying, In the name of the Almighty God, I command you that ye touch me not. For I am filled with the power of God, even unto the consuming of my flesh. And whoso shall lay his hands upon me shall wither, even as a dried reed, and he shall be as naught before the power of God, for God shall smite him. And it came to pass that I, Nephi, said unto them, that they should murmur no more against their father, neither should they withhold their labor from me, for God had commanded me that I should build a ship. And I said unto them, If God had commanded me to do all things, I could do them. If he should command me that I should say unto this water, Be thou earth, it should be earth. And if I should say it, it would be done. And now the Lord has such great power, and has wrought so many miracles among the children of men, how is it that he cannot instruct me that I should build a ship? And it came to pass that I, Nephi, said many things unto my brethren, insomuch that they were confounded, and could not contend against me. Neither durst they lay their hands upon me, nor touch me with their fingers, even for the space of many days. Now they durst not do this, lest they should wither before me, so powerful was the Spirit of God, and thus it had wrought upon them. And it came to pass that the Lord said unto me, Stretch forth thine hand again unto thy brethren, and they shall not wither before thee, but I will shock them, saith the Lord. And this will I do, that they may know that I am the Lord their God. And it came to pass that I stretched forth my hand unto my brethren, and they did not wither before me, but the Lord did shake them, even according to the word which he had spoken. And now they said, We know of a surety that the Lord is with thee, for we know that it is the power of the Lord that hath shaken us. And they fell down before me, and were about to worship me. But I would not suffer them, saying, I am thy brother, yea, even thy younger brother. Wherefore worship the Lord thy God, and honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long in the land which the Lord thy God shall give thee. This is a very famous story. Nice, sweet, short ending to this chapter. And notice, they do become very angry. Now, when they first start murmuring, they're not really murderous at the time, but then Nephi puts them in their place, as we read in the second part of this chapter, and they become angry. And, like earlier in the wilderness, they tried to tie him up and leave him to be eaten by the animals. This time they're going to take him and throw him into the ocean, hopefully kill him that way. So their true character comes out. They are murderous in their hearts. And, then Nephi says, Don't touch me, or you'll be killed. And you have his nice famous quote there, it would be earth and all that. But notice that several days later, they are scared of Nephi. They are avoiding him. They're not helping with the ship. They're cowering in fear for a number of days. And then God says, okay, just go and touch him and we'll shake him up a bit. And when that happens, then they are convinced to come in and help build the ship. But we're going to leave that one here. We will actually be reading chapter 18 next before we return to Jeremiah. So, see you there.